What is up, guys? Denver Nuggets fan 2, Evan here, back again, here to give you guys some game recaps for the Nuggets' past 4 games or so. Definitely a tough stretch of games it's been for the Nuggets the past couple games or so, just due to the fact that there's been a lot of off-the-court distractions for this Nuggets team, and there's been a lot of rumors and a lot of sources saying that Carmelo Anthony is going to be traded here anytime now, and Chauncey Billups' name has now been thrown into the trade rumors as well in a deal that could send Carmelo to the New Jersey Nets. So the team right now within the organization is dealing with a lot of turmoil and a lot of distractions, and it's very frustrating. I'm assuming for most of the players, and definitely it's frustrating as a fan to keep hearing all these rumors about the future of Carmelo Anthony with the Denver Nuggets. And I think it's definitely affected our play on the court. It definitely showed, especially against the game against the Hornets. But we got a much needed win last night against the Suns, and it's out of our control as fans. I think out of their control as players. So hopefully the Nuggets can just start kind of ignoring the rumors and doing what they can and doing what they can control, and that's playing good basketball every time they step foot on the court, and that the guys are here that are right now do everything they can to get the W at the end of the day. Getting to the Clippers game, because we did face them before the Kings or Hornets or Suns. Definitely a tough loss here for the Nuggets. Nuggets lost to the Clippers 106-93. We moved to 20-14 on the year with this loss, and a very kind of embarrassing 5-11 on the road. Just have not been a very good road team this year. Haven't played well on the road and haven't been the same team that we are at home on the road, and it's definitely affected our overall record. Nuggets shot 37% from the field, 42% from the three-point line, and 81% from a free throw line. I'd say a solid shooting night for the Nuggets. Like to see us shoot a higher percentage from the field. Did a good job for the most part of hitting our free throws and hitting our three-point shots. As for the Clippers, on the other hand, they shot 43% from the field, 37% from the three-point line, and only 67% from the free throw line. So both teams had pretty solid shooting nights, but I think both teams would have liked to shoot a little better, us from the field, and I think from the Clippers standpoint, obviously from the free throw line. Some of the good things the Nuggets did in this game, we did get out in transition on the break. I thought our transition offense was pretty solid in this game. We had 17 fast break points, did a good job of really outrunning the Clippers for a while there and scoring easy layups and getting out in transition. I thought we did a good job of that. We had 10 offensive rebounds, did a good job on the glass, keeping possessions alive, getting second chance opportunities. Some of the bad things we did in this game, the Clippers had 57 rebounds. While we did a pretty solid job for the most part in rebounding ourselves, we did a terrible job on the defensive glass, because the Clippers did have an immense amount of rebounds. Like I mentioned, 57 rebounds. They had 19 offensive rebounds. I mean, that's pathetic. I mean, that really's got to improve for the Nuggets. That seems to be kind of a reoccurring issue for us this year, as we allow tons of offensive rebounds, and of course that leads to teams getting second chance opportunities. Just a terrible job of playing with any effort or energy in our box outs. Definitely something that we need to improve on. While we did have 17 fast break points in our own, we also allowed 17 fast break points from the Clippers. I thought our transition defense was not good in this game. Definitely showed here. Clippers also got out in the break, got some easy dunks. Blake Griffin had a really nice alley-oop dunk in transition, and the Clippers were running as well. And in our transition defense, we didn't do a good job of getting back. We were outscored 48-34 in the paint. Offensively, we were settling for the jump shot too much in this game, and I thought we did a terrible job of keeping guys like Blake Griffin and guys like DeAndre Jordan out of the paint. They did a good job of getting deep into the post and into the painted area and getting easy dunks and layups. And once again, just defense not being tough from an interior defensive standpoint. Got to do a better job of eliminating opposing teams' points in the paint, because we allow tons of points in the paint. That's too many easy points and shots you're giving up to opposing teams. That's something we got to do better. And we didn't start well, and we obviously didn't finish well. That was also kind of a thing the Nuggets did bad in this game. Outscored 30-23 in the first quarter by the Clippers. Like I said, just did not start well. Can't give up 30 points in a quarter. That was a bad job defensively. We were outscored 24-19 in that fourth quarter. Just didn't finish well, didn't close out well. Had a shot to win the game. We tied the game up, I believe, it was late third, going into the fourth quarter. And then the Clippers went on another big run and were able to close it out and get a big win for them on their home court. So definitely a lot of things we did bad. You just cannot allow that many rebounds from a team. Even though I thought we did a solid job of rebounding in our own right, defensively our rebounding was terrible, and giving up 19 offensive rebounds, getting outscored that bad in the paint. Those are things that definitely I think the Nuggets have to improve on if we want to be a good team. Carmelo Anthony led the way. He had 31 points, 9 rebounds, but he also had 5 turnovers. Shot 12 of 26 from the field, 0 of 2 from the three-point line, and 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Pretty good, day for Melo. Could have shot a little better. Obviously, you don't like seeing the 5 turnovers from anybody. He didn't take care of the ball. I did a good job of still dropping 31 points, 9 rebounds, pulling up, hitting that 18-foot jumper that he has, and did a good job of giving us a scoring lift when we needed it. Chauncey Billups also had a good game. 25 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. Finished 5 of 14 from the field, 5 of 8 from the three-point line, and 10 of 11 from the free throw line. I thought Chauncey did a great job of kind of complimenting Carmelo with his scoring here. Really kind of those two guys shouldered the load scoring wise in this game. Chauncey didn't have a great shooting game, but he did shoot very well from the three-point line. Like I said, 5 of 8 from the three-point line. I don't like seeing Chauncey take 8 three-point shots, but he hit 5 of them, which is definitely a plus. Kept us in the game there, and I thought he did a phenomenal job getting to the free throw line. And Nene had 12 points, 9 rebounds. Solid game for Nene. Went 6 of 11 from the field. Like to see him hit a couple more shots. Like to see him be a little more assertive offensively in the second half. He's always a guy that starts out really fast, but then kind of tapers off as the game goes on. I thought he had a solid game rebounding, and 12 points, 9 rebounds on only 11 shots. That's a pretty solid night for Nene. Just like to see him be a little more assertive offensively in the second half. Wild card player, I think it's got to go to Aaron Aflalo. He had 10 points, went 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from the three-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Thought he had a pretty solid shooting night. Didn't take that many shots, but the shots that he did take, he made a majority of them. I thought he played with immense effort all game. But at the same time, I thought his defense on Eric Gordon wasn't great. And our bench only had 15 points. That also really hurt. Really didn't get any contribution off the bench. Ty Lawson hurt his knee in this game. And that really hurt us big time. Definitely didn't get a ton of contribution off the bench from guys like JR. Like I said, Ty got hurt. Even Al Harrington, he was out for this game. So our bench definitely suffered from injuries, and we just didn't get a huge contribution off our bench, which definitely hurt us in this game. As for the Clippers, Eric Gordon led the way. He had 28 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Shot 9 of 20 from the field, 4 of 8 from the three-point line, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Pretty much all over the board, a 50% shooting night for Eric Gordon. He shot the ball very well this game. Like I said, I thought Aflalo's defense was somewhat lacking on him throughout this game, as well as JR's, because they both were mainly covering Gordon. He did a good job of getting to the basket. We left him open a couple times. That was due to our rotations kind of being late getting over, and he took advantage of that. Like I said, took 20 shots, basically hit half of them. Was 4 of 8 from the three-point line. Just gave them, the Clippers, that kind of extra score that they need to complement a guy like Blake Griffin, and that definitely gave them a huge lift in this game. Eric Gordon played extremely well. As for Blake Griffin, he had an outstanding game. This guy's amazing. I think already an all-star. I hope he gets voted into the all-star game, to be honest with you. The guy's playing at an extremely high level. Had 22 points, 18 rebounds, 7 assists. Double-double for Blake Griffin. Almost a triple-double, and almost a 20-20 game. Shot 8 of 18 from the field, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. We just didn't do a good job of forcing him to take the jump shot. Blake Griffin's a guy that's still trying to develop that 15-foot jump shot of his, and we just made it too easy for him to get into the post, kind of bully around Kenyon Martin from in there. The help defense in the post on him wasn't great, and he just did a good job of getting deep into the post, into the interior of our defense, and getting to the free throw line, attacking. Like I said, had a couple big dunks in this game, had the alley-oop in transition. Those 7 assists showed a real unselfishness about him, which is great to see out of a young guy like Blake Griffin, and just did a great job on the glass, played with immense effort. I mean, he did a great job of getting the defensive rebound and then running back and getting that alley-oop. I mean, he just hustles. He played with a lot of effort and energy, and none of our front court guys matched it. And like I said, from a defensive standpoint, just did a terrible job of allowing him too many easy layups and dunks, and too many offensive rebounds from him as well. He got a lot of easy looks at the rim, and he did a great job of, like I said, getting in transition, had that highlight alley-oop play. Had a great pass to DeAndre Jordan for a great alley-oop. and just top to bottom, great game by him. Our front court guys did not match his intensity and his effort, and that really hurt us. And DeAndre Jordan, apparently DeAndre Jordan's the next Dwight Howard, or that's how the Nuggets made him look in this game. He had 14 points, 20 rebounds, and 6 blocks. The man was just in straight beast mode in this game. Went 5 of 7 from the field, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. He did a tremendous job on the glass. He had a couple offensive rebounds. He had an immense amount of offensive rebounds, to be honest with you, that really gave the Clippers a lot of second chance opportunities and second chance points. Did a great job of protecting the paint for the Clippers. Had 6 blocks. Did a great job there, and had 14 points of his own. He had a lot of easy looks at the rim. Had a lot of big dunks in this game. Like I said, had the alley-oop from Blake Griffin, and did a good job getting into the interior of our defense and real deep in the post, and utilized that big 6'11", 7-foot frame of his, and just took advantage of our poor interior defense. And like I said, he did a tremendous job on the glass. We did a terrible job of boxing out both him and Griffin. I mean, those two guys combined for 38 rebounds. As a team, we had 43. So those two guys alone almost out-rebounded us. That really definitely hurt us in this game, and those two guys, they both played with immense effort and energy, and DeAndre Jordan just looked spectacular in this game, and that's kind of what the Nuggets defense does sometimes. We make a solid player look like an all-star, and that's kind of what we did here against DeAndre Jordan. Wild card player for the Clippers got to be Baron Davis. He has 16 points, 8 assists, 2 steals, shot 7 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from the three-point line, hit a circus three from the corner. He was like almost out of bounds, and he just threw it up and was able to hit a three. Kind of got lucky there, but he did a good job of sharing the ball. Like I said, he had the pass to the alley-oop to Blake Griffin, set up a lot of his teammates, did a great job of driving into the lane, getting to the bucket. Like I said, he had a lot of easy open shots, and did a good job of setting up his teammates, did a good job of penetrating in the lane and then kicking out for the open three, whether it be Gordon or Ryan Gomes, who had a pretty solid game. So Baron Davis was definitely the X factor here for the Clippers with the contributions they got out of Gordon, Griffin, and Jordan, and then to have Davis have a really good game, almost a double-double for him. He really helped the Clippers in this game. And like I said, he did a great job of attacking the basket and getting the layups. And got to give the Clippers credit. Tough loss for us. The Clippers are definitely a team that's improving, but a team that I think we are better than. And it was just a tough loss for us. Kind of an embarrassing one, and a game that we kind of let get away from us, and just did too many bad things in this game to win. And we made a mediocre team look great, and that's obviously a recurring problem for the Nuggets this year, and that's something we're going to have to improve on.